Advanced devotees, an essential subject from Vinaypedia. The symptoms of an advanced devotee are visibly attractive. These include being reserved, humble, and perseverant, always engaged in the service of the Lord and never wasting time, detached from material attraction, not longing for any material respect, certain that Krishna will always bestow his mercy, very eager to serve faithfully by glorifying, chanting and hearing the Lord's transcendental qualities and activities, and attracted to those places where the Lord has his pastimes. An advanced devotee does not act in any way for personal sense gratification, only accepting those things favorable for the advancement of Krishna consciousness. Whatever is done or thought is for the satisfaction of the Supreme Lord. When we are sincere, Krishna brings us into their advanced association, which is the fastest and best way to make advancement in Krishna consciousness. Our dormant transcendental qualities awaken and blossom, and we advance in the practice of Bhakti Yoga. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinaycote's Advanced Devotees category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 12 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. Without transcending these three material modes, a person will find himself securely in their clutches and thus deluded. He will think that all his activities are divinely inspired. He will then broadcast this false concept, considering himself an advanced devotee and everyone else inferior. Impressed with his own knowledge, he will try to see God by dint of this knowledge instead of acting in such a way that God will want to see him. Intoxicated by false ego, he will see his activities, which are motivated by passion, as divine. Renunciation through Wisdom, Chapter 5.1. Krishna can become the director and spiritual master of anyone who is serious about getting the mercy of Krishna. The Lord sends the spiritual master to train a devotee, and when the devotee is advanced, the Lord acts as the spiritual master within his heart. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.15. 76. Indeed, the advanced Uttamadhikar Vyava devotee should be accepted as a spiritual master. Everything one possesses should be offered to him, for it is enjoined that one should deliver whatever he has to the spiritual master. The Brahmakar in particular is supposed to beg alms from others and offer them to the spiritual master. However, one should not imitate the behavior of an advanced devotee or Mabhgavata without being self-realized, for by such imitation one will eventually become degraded. Nectar of Instruction, Text 5. A very advanced devotee does not think himself advanced. He is always very humble. The Supreme Personality of Godhead in his plenary expansion as the Paramtm, or Supersoul, sits in everyone's heart and can understand the attitudes and desires of his devotees. Srimad Bhagavatam 4.30. 29. Due to his deep ecstatic love for Krishna, the Mabhgavata sees Krishna everywhere and nothing else. This is confirmed in the Brahma Sahit 5.38. Prem Janatrita Bhakti Vilakanina Santa Sadeva Hdayu Vilakanti. As soon as a devotee sees something, be it movable or inert, he immediately remembers Krishna. An advanced devotee is advanced in knowledge. This knowledge is very natural to a devotee, for he has already read in the Bhagavad Gita how to awaken Krishna consciousness. Kaitanya Karitamta, Madhya LL 8.274. One should taste the meaning of Srimad Bhagavatam in the association of pure devotees, and one should associate with the devotees who are more advanced than oneself and who are endowed with a similar type of affection for the Lord. Kaitanya Karitamta, Madhya LL 22.131. RDH Krishna is one. RDH Krishna is Krishna and Krishna's pleasure potency combined. When Krishna exhibits his pleasure potency, he appears to be two RDH and Krishna. Otherwise, RDH and Krishna are one. This oneness may be perceived by advanced devotees through the grace of R. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This was the case with R. M. Nanda Arya. One may aspire to attain such a position, but one should not try to imitate the Mabhgavata. Chaitanya Karitamta, Madhya LL 8.282. An advanced devotee situated on the platform of spontaneity is already very expert in strict instruction, logic and argument. When he comes to the point of eternal love for Krishna, no one can deviate him from that position, neither by argument nor by strict evidence. An advanced devotee has realized his eternal relationship with the Lord, and consequently he does not accept the logic and arguments of others. Such an advanced devotee has nothing to do with the Sahajis, who manufacture their own way. Kaitanya Karatam Ta, Madhya LL 22.153. It is also at Govardhana hill that Krishna tends the cows with his cowherd friends, and there also he had his rendezvous with his most beloved RRDH and engaged in loving pastimes with her. RDHQA, at the foot of Govardhana, is superior to all because it is there that love of Krishna overflows. Advanced devotees prefer to reside at RDHQA because this place is the site of many memories of the eternal loving affairs between Krishna and RDHR. Rati Vilsa. Nectar of Instruction, Text 9. However, for one who becomes Krishna conscious, the distinction between material and spiritual varieties does not exist. An advanced devotee like Praldama Arya sees everything as one Krishna. Kaitanya Karatam Ta, Madhya LL 12.194. Acceptance or rejection of material things is not the concern of a sannyas, a Vaishnava or a learned person. An advanced devotee has no desire to enjoy or reject anything. His only duty is to accept whatever is favorable for the advancement of Krishna consciousness. A Vaishnava should be indifferent to material enjoyment and renunciation and should always hanker for the spiritual life of rendering service to the Lord. Kaitanya Karatam Ta, Anita LL 4.179. The advanced devotee who chants the holy name of the Lord in a perfectly offenseless manner and is friendly to everyone can actually relish the transcendental taste of glorifying the Lord, and the result of such realization is reflected in the cessation of all material desires. Srimad Bhagavatam 2.3, 24.